Yeah, you know what? +2, that is practice.
Alright.
What's up?
I haven't seen one of those.
I know. Well, I was tired of using my phone because it was just kind of like an annoying thing to take out and play with. So this is just way easier. Just like, boop. All right, go guys. Go Power Ranger. What's up? Power Rangers. So real quick, I'm thinking that you guys need a little bit of help on this essay, so I want to give you guys a shot at this in a way that makes you successful. So here we go. Let's look at the prompt together, and then I'm going to have you guys annotate. That is, you're going to underline and try and define some of these terms real quick. So go ahead and have a pencil out or a pen out, and underline the terms as I read them so that you know what's going on. And then we're going to use the basic words to construct some data for the rest of the class. You might know a few things, but you might not remember everything. And this way there'll be some evidence from the whole class up on the boards that if you need help, you can go reference it when we're done. So that's kind of the goal today, so that you guys are getting some data together. Let me go ahead and read the prompt here. How does the plot of Scott Pilgrim versus the World represent the hero journey? What are some words that you should underline from that sentence, that question?
Plot.
So plot. So you're looking at details from the story. Easy enough, right? That's what plot means. If you don't know what it means, define it, right? So underline plot. What else from that first question?
Represent.
Represent. So the word represent is like, it symbolizes, or it's sort of these things that we can overlay the hero journey on top of these details. So that's just a fancy way of saying connect, represent, whatever. But you're going to be finding how some details connect to the what?
Hero.
Underline hero journey. There's some basic names to the hero journey. So, or you can find the place in the hero journey, or just kind of summarize what you think each aspect of the hero journey is about. So, underline hero journey. When you do your details, you're going to tell me what part is this? Is this the beginning of the hero journey, when he's in the ordinary world? Is this when he crosses the threshold? Is this when he fights the sort of most important thing in his life, the biggest conflict, external conflict, and dies? Is this hour of death, that kind of thing? All of those titles are actually hero journey labels that you guys have worked with before. Let's look at the second sentence. How are the themes of forgiveness... Shh, Edgar, second time, dude. You should be quiet. Let me just finish this, okay? Don't be rude. How are the themes of forgiveness and self-respect revealed in the internal and external conflicts of Scott Pilgrim? That's a difficult one. It's a little multifaceted. Let's break it down. What are some key words that you should underline? Themes, good. Remember what themes are. I have two themes that I've already given you. Forgiveness and self-respect. They're messages about society that are in the story. So maybe we underline forgiveness and self-respect. Does Scott Pilgrim need to forgive himself or other people?
No.
Maybe he needed to forgive himself or something. Was he the one making lots of mistakes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So most of his forgiveness is other people, right? So just think about that. Now, the thing that's about himself is what?
Self-respect.
Self-respect, which means that he might need to admit to mistakes. There's a lot of ideas that go with what self-respect means. So what I want you to do is underline forgiveness, underline self-respect, and tell me what you think one sort of definition or one idea that goes with each of those things. What is forgiveness and what is self-respect? Just go ahead and write a word right now. You guys got 10 seconds. Go quick. You gotta stop watching. On the word itself, right here. On the above the word right now. Just write write what you think is forgiveness and self-respect. So you're thinking for these things, looking for these observations. Yes. What does self-respect mean? Like, what did he need to do in order to show self-respect? These are the things that you should be looking for when you remember the story. All right, I gave you 40 seconds. Revealed in the internal and external conflicts of Scott Pilgrim. Underline internal, underline external. What's internal mean?
In his mind.
Literally inside himself. So go right inside. What does external mean?
Outside.
Outside. Write that down. So we know what these words are defined as. Just to be clear, everyone, I know maybe a lot of you already know this. Cool, it makes it easy. It's an easy day then. Internal, external, inside, outside. Could the same, here's a kind of a harder question, just for extra credit. Could the same event or detail be interpreted both as internal as well as external conflicts? Yes. For instance, let's think of his crossing of the threshold with Ramona. How is that considered both an internal as well as an external conflict? What's he sort of doing? What's the inference based on his conflicts? You want to try that, Heather?
He was physically walking through the door.
Yeah, and which means he's entering a relationship with Ramona and also becoming part of her extraordinary world. But what's the conflict that's sort of involved with that idea that he was getting involved with Ramona?
Oh, so he was still dating the other chick.
Okay, so he's still dating Knives, Chow, so that's the internal or the external conflict? Right, that's what I'm trying to say. So you would interpret, how would it be an external conflict?
It would be external because, like, they're still in a relationship and, like, Knives and...
So he's causing problems between him and Knives as well as Knives and Ramona, right? So there's this big problem externally. Now internally, what does this reveal about a conflict that he might be having internally as well?
He doesn't know, like, how to break up with Knives and whatnot.
So the idea of like not being, not allowing himself to own up to his mistake, or his idea, or being afraid to talk to people. What else, Tony?
I was about to say what Randall said.
So about what Randall said, maybe just not being in control of his own emotions or feelings, or doing something that he shouldn't be doing, even though he knows it's wrong, he still does it anyway. So these are all internal conflicts. Good. So Heather, Randy, and Tony, you guys put +5 on your essay. Thank you so much. That was a description of how you can interpret these either way. All right, so internal, external, outside, inside, we know that they can happen in the same details of Scott Pilgrim. So there's a couple of things here. Notice there are the themes of forgiveness and self-respect. So how many themes are there? 2. And how many conflict types are there?
12.
Well, for our purposes in the prompt. How many different types of conflicts are there? 2. You're talking about the types of hero journey, right? The 12 parts of the hero journey. So I'm giving you a pairing of things. And I have 2 body paragraphs and 2 samey matters for each one. So they almost overlap like a hashtag sign or something. They're paired up. You have maybe 2 samey matters that can either be your external and internal conflicts or your themes. And your 2 body paragraphs in general are analyzing, in general, your themes or your conflicts. You can choose either way. What I suggest is the way that I've set it up here. Theme 1 is your first body, what? Paragraph. And theme 2 is your second body paragraph. Inside of your body paragraphs, you can develop details that you say this is the type of hero element it is, and then whether it's an internal or external conflict, and how it shows the theme. So for each one of these, you'll have 1 samey matter that's the internal conflict, and 1 samey matter that shows the external conflict. Does that make sense? So theme 1, internal conflict, samey matter, external conflict, samey matter. Theme 2, same, internal, external. I've given you very specific steps to approach this writing. If you've done it a different way, is that wrong?
No.
No. Writing is organic. I'm trying to give you the steps or the divisions of ideas, but ultimately it's about you and about how you viewed the movie. But I'm trying to get you to be able to measure that based on a prompt, what I'm asking for, so that you're clear thinking. On your purple paper, is this purple? I'm colorblind. Is it pink or purple? It's pinkish purple. We're going to call it pink purple. Pink purple. It's pink purple. So take out your pink purple paper.
Lavender.
Purple.
Oh, lavender. Now you're starting to act like a girl with it, okay? It's a little light lavender. It's the it feels like it's like perfume lavender. Is what it's
Like a fuchsia.
It's like a fuchsia. It's like a fuchsia color. I don't know. I don't know anything about those kinds of colors. So on that paper, I want you to write down 3 things. We're going to write these on the board just for those of you who maybe need some help with this. Give me a second. Right now, I want you to write down the 3 things I have right here on my fuchsia, pink, purple, lavender paper. Number 1, event, Number 2, the hero journey type or the hero journey element. Like what part is it in the hero journey? And number 3, is it an internal or external conflict? So you're going to identify whether it's internal or external. So you notice that this is basically a type of saying matter structure. I've just identified some different ways to apply it in this particular prompt. Okay, so event, hero journey type, internal, external conflict. I want you all just to fill out one detail, one part of the story. What part is it in the hero journey model? So where did you find it? Which box was it in from your worksheet? And whether it shows an internal or an external assessment, or excuse me, internal or external conflict, and why. So try and kind of describe why. When we're done with these, okay, I need them to go up here. So we need about 9 of them. We can overlap them so people can look at them as they need to. So we'll be taping them up on the board. That way, for those of you who are like, oh, I don't know enough of the story, go up there and just pick out a couple of events that other people have done as well. So go ahead and do that right now. You guys got about, what do you need, 7 minutes? Should be quick. Let's do 7 minutes.
Is it like,
Boom, go. It's on the stopwatch.
is it on forgiveness? Can it be on either one of those two?
Yeah, choose which theme you want it to be a part of, and that'll be the next step. Will be obviously to think about, okay, does this fit more with the theme of self-respect or the theme of forgiveness? So then we'll have 2 different categories there. So go ahead and do that right now. Do it right down. And then who needed the paper cheddar? No, you got your pink purple lavender. Try to write down one of the details. Anytime you're not here, Juan, and you know everyone's working on something and you're not, and on the front I usually have extra. You're welcome. Hurry, hurry. Heather, right? Choose one of the details from the front of that worksheet and write it down. Shut up. On that pink purple paper.
Sounds so good.
Choose any of the details from the plot. Tell me what part of the hero journey it is, and tell me why it is an internal conflict or an external conflict. It's a very simple thing here, and by the end you'll have a nice analysis to look off of as you need to.
So if he's fighting with the enemy, he's the last one.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's 4 and 5 minutes.
It goes back with the second nomination with the actual
Lucas Lee is the name of that number 2, right? He was the actor. Rocks. I'm trying to block out Rocks.
Alright, well,
She died. Ramona time. Her special spot. We did
yeah, I didn't know how to spell it.
Write it down. Tell me what part of the story it's from, and what kind of conflict you think it is. Why does it show being
I haven't even done it.
I started.
When he gets his like self-respect scores, stab that.
See, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm supposed to do. I have to draw 12 pages. Select the hero journey.
You guys have 3 more minutes?
Did you get the story before or after?
What is a monomyth?
The guys?
On the back. The wider paper, it's appropriate divisions of monomyth. It says you need no white on the back. I guess. Okay, so I'm going to draw picture of like clips behind them.
Okay, so I'm writing my best.
If I draw each of this.
Scott dies and he comes back to life.
He goes to the White House, he sees Nixon, he's like, what are you doing?
It'll be like
Hurry, guys, you got 2 minutes. Hurry, you just need to get your one detail. It's not that hard. It's like one thing that matters. Did you guys prepare the class? I don't get that. It's your job.
But you have a stage.
Shut up. Maybe I'll show you this.
And then you can highlight your craft.
Cool kids networks.
hero journey. That would be
1 minute.
I can't think of anything. My brain's gone blank.
Look at your front of your paper. This isn't that hard. You already did it.
I hate timers. Timers make me nervous. I have timophobia. I have a fear of time.
Hey, you start counting. Guess what? I just saw it say home. Didn't it say home? No. You have a song by Mumford. That's the same next week.
Okay. Depends on how you right, when he first sees Ramona, he like thinks himself in the desert. So that internal problem, thinks himself in the like a problem with himself, or is that a problem with other people? You defend that.
Just look at me.
I know. Are you done with the essay too? No. 30 seconds! Give me an extra minute there.
have the notes.
What's up? Scott Pilgrim is the name of the title.
I was right.
Scott Pilgrim! Check. Really? Really, Chad, I'm not gonna say it. You're not paying attention. What's up?
They are the same.
I think it's fighting itself. In fact, all this doesn't actually have the song. They don't actually see it. So, like, he fights the best guy like right here.
So like
then he's
eight.
yeah, he took here, so it's best.
7, 8.
Yeah, he's like gaining the treasure and eating the bad stuff, and being successful, and then he exits the extraordinary world. All right, I've put 2 pieces of tape on the desks here. I want you to share real quick your detail or event with your team in about a couple minutes, and then I want you to select which ones you think best represent. Choose one that represents theme 1, and choose one that represents theme 2, and go ahead and tape them up. I put 2 pieces of tape, one over here, and then one over on theme 1. So just choose 2 out of the 4 that are the best, so that we'll have 9 different events or 9 similar events, and you guys can choose from those if you need to in order to write your essay in the next our next round. So we'll be done with this section, and you'll have some time to write your paper in pure editing. Go! You have, what did I say? You have 4 minutes. Go! No, to share now what your section is and tape it to one of the themes.
My section.
What did you write down for on your purple, lavender, pink, purple paper?
I wrote down event and Pilgrim.
Everyone's gonna be.
All right.
I go to you learn self-respect. Fight back.
Got it. So any event? My favorite.
What's up, Sydney? Did you write something down? I gave you that thing and everything? Okay, so Ronald's looking at it. It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Scott finds out. It's like clueless. His brain turns music.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
It's like, what?
So
Tell me what part of the event is. Check it out. Check it. This is a flame. No, that's all right.
Doesn't feel honored. What? He just runs away.
Okay. So you'll choose one part of the story. Go. So one of these go. And then at that point, you can represent your conflict from inside or from outside. Now, Scott proved pretty cool because he dies at the end. The first
Oh, dude, and then the ending. The ending was the shit.
They're in heaven and like Backstreet Boys come out.
There you go.
I'll watch it.
Don't write it down.
I just like to read it.
Good. I know, because you're probably past this. This is what but someone must need it. You don't need it? Then don't use it. Then use something else. All right, at this time, you should be selecting which one represents self-respect and which one represents forgiveness. Go ahead and grab that tape and choose 2 of them. Do one on the theme 1 and one on theme 2. There's a way to argue either way. And we need 9 of them total, so go ahead and just choose the best ones, the ones that represent both those themes. Go ahead and do that right now. You guys got 1 minute to complete that part. Go. Have one person each team grabbing them up and taping them. Go. This needs to be filled. Notice all of you are going to fail the essay. Do it. Are we ready? Yeah.
Is out of his chest.
Just put that one underneath this one. As you're stacking them, just stack them underneath each other like scales on a snake so that people can look it up if they need to lift it up. Like a piece of paper, like a snake.
Hey, what?
All the little
But this is I
know. I want you to take it.
well, she is a right now.
Oh, I see. You guys are all like fancy with like girls that like fancy stuff.
Did you hear that? I can be a girly girl. I like that stuff.
You guys do the same thing up to you right now. Oh yeah. She's doing it nice.
Yeah, I can be girly. I can be girly.
Will you need to get their work done? Are you gonna take something up? Or do you guys need to take it up? Let's go now. Gotta do something to get you to do your work. Wait, what? Thank you. I'm on there. My album's free. You have to download it with the new update for the iOS. Comes as part of the package. I wish I could like hack everyone's phones when they're like listening to the music, so I could like, this is Satan. You're like, I'm not doing your work.
We got 5 of them. I need 4 more.
You did on your phone. It's like
Some of you guys haven't done it yet. I still see 2 beats debut. Let's go, guys.
Let's walk back to the door.
Run out of time. Hector.
Yes.
Is it one or the other?
What? Yeah. And he's like back in his desert landscape. He's talking to Ramona. Do you think that represents an internal conflict? Is it both or is it just one? Why?
It could be both.
Exactly right. So this reveals an internal conflict because they are now thinking, well, Ron even says that maybe it's not all that they're fighting for.
No, you have to say on it.
Tip him up. I had to tip him up. Here we go. Anna, Miranda, come on. Oh, you did?
Party.
All right.
Is this forgiveness?
Yeah.
Squat.
You know, it's something like that. Self-respect,
Tip up,
self-confidence.
Montezuma.
I mean, I can probably triple.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a part. Got you.
Scott.
Deal with stuff.
What did you say what this was?
It would be under self-respect.
Yeah, right? No, it needs to be specific. We're going to go ahead and for the second time just say, shut up.
That makes such a
What type of conflict? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So wrong.
Oh, already. This is better than yours.
No, it isn't.
What's better about yours?
I actually wrote down what the internal conflict was.
Yeah, you can't deal with breakups and stuff.
That is not the internal. That's not what it was.
All right. If your team has already done their taping up, you can keep the ones that are left over. That can be your own help. If you need help finding details, come up off the board here and check out what people have written, and you can use that. You want to take pictures of them, that's cool. That way you have some evidence that someone else has already done of your writing that you can just plug into the worksheet. So go ahead and begin writing if you haven't already done so. Yesterday, your essay. Go.
Oh no, this is a doctor.
David, are you working? Doesn't look like it.
You say doctor.
Type Mr. Von Garcia.
That one, time travel. Time travel. Yeah,
I get to use your Uranus copy.
Dr. Who.
Come on, bro. You're not gonna go anywhere. All right, cool. Okay. Either way, it's your points. I don't know. It's your points and your piece. I don't care either way. Go for it. Flip it around. Start doing your essay. Start doing your essay now. If you want to help, yeah, put it on the board. If you're not sure what to write, come up here and hey, check it out. Look, I got someone else's stuff here. Oh, I gains the sword of self-respect. He fights with Gideon. He dies and comes back to life. Exerting the sword of love. He's fighting for himself after dying. Fighting Gideon, the boss battle at the bottom. A lot of you like that dying one. Sword of self-respect. So that's at least 2 semi-mat that would be good for that theme. Moving on over here. Let me see what I got over here. Forgiveness. Dating knives. Dating knives! Beginning there. What kind of conflict would that be? Not knowing that it's wrong. Sister helps him by yelling at him, so people who help him along the way. Scott earning the power of self-respect. We got 3 here. Fighting ex-girlfriends, that's 4. Meeting Ramona, same as the first one. Walk back to the door. So crossing the threshold with Ramona, that's 5. 5 different events over on that one there with the theme of forgiveness. Theme of forgiveness, things like admitting mistakes, saying sorry, that kind of thing is themes of forgiveness.
So close every time. I'm just trying to hit already.
Oh!
That is along this part here where he's learning to gain things after being resurrected. So all this stuff here is about him sort of coming to
What base that?
You know those little stupidest protagonists in this story?
Intro is
just define one. Go ahead and start writing. Everyone should be writing right now. Furiously, because now your brain is full of ideas. And they're just blowing up because this is an amazing activity that I put together. I hope you appreciate it. It's a lot of work. It's all the paper and the tape and stuff. I don't normally do that.
You don't do it.
Go look at someone's stuff. Go over there. Go look at it. Look. Your essay's written there. You just got to take it. Like a fruit.
Don't mess with mine.
Go get your fruit.
Well, it's not forbidden.
Yeah, this is the tree of the knowledge of the tree of life. This is the tree of life. Tree of knowledge of good and evil, like
This is a Scott Pilgrim.
it's just a Scott Pilgrim tree. Exactly right.
Oh my god, he's in that same movie too. Year 1 or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Best movie.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
He's like, the one guy who's like, oh no!
This is a movie long after it came out.
Hey, what's up?
Gets right back up. He's like, oh no! He gets walking and he smashes the
Who's your one about?
Can you do about paper? No, it was about events.
It's just choosing. It's just choosing what.
You just put
So like 7.
really
like
like
7.
did this P
Yeah. So this was like box 7 English. What was the title for the box?
Probably it would be this.
Yeah.
And this.
It's one of the titles here. And then you got to identify what kind of conflict it is while you write the answer. All this stuff is supposed to be.
party.
By a guy named Brian Lee. You can just write it down, Brian Lee. I'm not grading people on that because we didn't talk about it. David.
Already.
Okay, just write down 2 sentences and I'm going to go around the room. And I'm going to come back to you. Okay, ready? Here I go.
Bye, David. See you later, David. Want to see those 2 sentences, baby? William. Right, boy. Boy, probably. Yeah, right. Make sure you had it.
Remember Django? Right? They need to make one of the like Jew and Nazi type status. Like a buff Jew killing a bunch of Nazis. Captain America takes off his
Yeah, put it back on. Put it back on. Let's go.
I like that actor. That's a good actor. And you're like, let's risk.
You can tell it's fake from the beginning. You can tell it's fake. Right before he takes it off, like his fake, his eyes are only.
Aw, this damn. Yeah, already. Is that?
Yeah. What team does that play?
Obstacles to be with Ramona Flowers, the girl.
Right.
Oh, literally, the girl of his dreams. What's the hook?
It's just like a way of like introducing your topic in general. It's like can be a creative thing.
Brian Leo Moss.
Okay.
Brian Leo Moss.
Write it. Write it. Write it.
Scott's
Say something complaining about. Say
One of them fall down so you have a coma. Can you fix it?
I'm bringing back the single name in the podcast.
Oh, okay. I have to save it.
It's somewhere around here.
You have 20 minutes.
The video game. Remember at the end you start punching the reset button? That's and then a bunch of coins pop out. Those are Canadian coins. In the game, when you beat up people, a bunch of Canadian coins come out and you just pick up all the Canadian coins. It's funny. And then you can buy stuff.
I just wrote the writer of Brian Leo
It's all kind of the same language. What's that we got? Ryan. Lost Rock.
Written by Ryan.
Yo, make sure you're working. Dominic.
Damn.
Jamie.
Have you seen that?
Making a difficult choice.
I saw that. I was dying. Start calling it cinnamon.
So I see Selena and Nathan are building their essay around some of your guys' evidence here. If anyone else needs help, go ahead and do that. Check it out.
Is the pageant?
Help you don't have anything on your paper.
I need to find a hook.
It's there for you, not for me. I know everything about the story. I'm Yeah, pretty much. So you just choose one of those and you can divide it down for one paragraph or the other. Maybe this paragraph is self-respect.
No, that's not cool.
I want 8. Not this. I have excellent reveal.
Maybe in your country you do it. Here, you do Garfield.
Excellent reviews on Yelp.
$20 on Craigslist.
It's 60 now.
I don't know.
Be specific with the say, like,
Yeah, I know, but like, I'll nominate.
oh, and I was like, owning up to your mistakes is part of that. Except for like, okay, so the two, so you finish this game. Okay, that's good. That's it. That is self-respect. And then the second one, you're doing forgiveness.
That's legal.
Over there.
For this.
So I don't have to go off top.
I see. You're trying to keep it clean as self-respect instead of forgiveness, right? Yeah. Okay, so self-respect, not just fighting Gideon for himself, but also you could say like you could talk about Neighbor Scott. That's like representing self-respect. Like how does that symbolize the fact that he's fine with his other half or something like that? Like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? Self-respect means like loving yourself. Yeah. Liking yourself. Who you are. You could also reinterpret sorry as self-respect too. That's how I should use the yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Randy, how you doing? I'm just Dan also. Actually, I don't want to. I'm assuming it's something that I don't want to raise. Yeah, you know that. Right dressing, right dressing.
Hurry, hurry, you got about 8 minutes. 8 minutes, write it. How would you put it in there? Well, these are the same minutes. You kind of wrote it down, right? So, they would be like a detail. The mean is putting in your own words and telling me what font.
Who's that guy right here? Written by Brian Leo Dodd.
And it connects to the theme of forgiveness.
And honestly, after looking at it,
Not do this.
Yeah.